And then I said, that's not infinite wisdom, that's my wife!
And then everyone clapped.
I mean, you can clap if you want, all I ask is for some canned laughter.
Ha.
I'll take a single clap.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Sorry, I'm a giggly bitch, so I can't do, like, the sarcastic laughter.
See?
Hey,
Remedy gets it. Remedy appreciates my humor.
I appreciate your humor too. God, Mao cannot speak.
English is hard.
So, speaking of
Yeah.
hard, DM, where are we starting?
On a ship. On a recap, probably.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker?
On a boat.
Oh, actually, no. I think
Not
the last we left me, I was up the side of the boat.
Oh, you wanted to be on the side of the boat.
I was going to try something a big special today, but fuck that. Anyway.
No, do the special if you want to do the special.
Only if they consent.
I was going to make everybody do a quick introduction of themselves and what they are doing, you know.
I like to do that every now and then with the main campaign, just remind the audience what the players look like.
Indeed. Which should I go for? You know what? Amelia. Let's go for you.
That's me.
Who are you? What's your code? How can we find you?
My name is Amelia Starlight. You can find me, Amy the Randa, basically everywhere. I am playing Caldera, who is currently swimming off the side of the ship in order to avoid a conversation with a cat boy who talks too much.
That's me. Next on the list here, I'm using Amy's stream as my guide. Maho. Who are you? How can you find you?
Excuse me a second, my TV's just decided to turn itself on.
I was like, wait a second. Okay. Okay, so hi, my name is Maho. I'm the Monochrome Joker. You can find me under Monochrome Joker everywhere, except Twitter. Damn Joker Monochrome because of a stupid whiskey company. So yeah, Monochrome Joker.
I'm back. Apologies if anybody heard any of that.
Yeah.
We heard all of it.
Yeah. So my TV just randomly decided to turn itself on, and it was on YouTube. And YouTube hovered over my my top recommended video, which is a Balatro speedrun. So, like, the algorithms nailed me, but it was still annoying that it happened without my consent.
Anyway, Lulu, who are you? How can you find you? And what do you do?
I'm Alien, and I'm everywhere known as Wet Paper Bag.
What?
I'm actually making these made from this Urusaurus wax.
Quite cool.
It still annoys me that you insist on going by wet paper bag.
Henry,
I've
your
been
turn.
too
Who
long.
are you? How can you find you?
Hi, I'm Javi. I'm playing Than, the Barbarian and Goblin. I can be found Javi, Ferris, just about everywhere. Anywhere I'm not found under that name, I either A, don't have an account, don't make one for me, please. Or B, I'm Haverson Ferris.
Indeed. Copy. Who are you? How can you find you?
Hi, I'm Octavio or Copy. My username usually is copy and something usually stupid like on Blue Sky I am copy is blue. Indeed. And I want to start streaming. I just have really high anxiety.
Mood.
The trick by this is to treat it like usually you're supposed to treat streaming like just like talk like you're like in a room with people that you talk to. For people with anxiety, you do the exact opposite. Remind yourself that you're sitting alone in your room. The only thing you're talking to is your PC right now. So there's no one really there if you don't think about it too hard.
And I am Mick, your resident game master every usually last weekend. I go by Comic-Con Mix or Mix Inquisitor, basically depending what platform you're looking at me on. And yeah, we're playing the Erie Tales of the Necromancer's Return, my homebrew campaign. If you find this and it says Chapter 3 Part 2, don't worry about it, it's just a namesake. It's still the same story. Speaking of the story.
Yeah.
Turn to Maho.
Our resident recapper.
Yeah.
Maho doesn't take notes for these sessions. She's just the only one who remembers what happened 2 months ago.
I love that Amy is notes that I'm not taking notes for this session.
I am gonna go real quick to the bathroom so you all do the recapping.
So we killed a big squid.
Cool thing, Remedy. Okay, so the recap. We stepped on a boat to go to our big quest in the north. We met some people there, some more and some less weird. And as we just like traveled and like helped the people on the ship, we loaded on our turned off robot that helps us in the future, maybe. We encountered a giant kraken. So we got ready for combat, fearing that we maybe not be able to defeat it, but realized there are cannons along the side of the boat. So I was like, wait a second, what happens if I commit arson? So she lit all the fuses and one shot killed the kraken. She didn't expect it would happen, so did anyone else, but we were happy that we got a bunch of sashimi for dinner. To celebrate this, we also made 8 gallons of alcohol for the crew.
We spent like half an hour of the session with Caldera sulking because none of the crew liked the wine that paired best with calamari.
Yeah.
And then go to my mead instead.
Yeah, so...
Sorry.
That's you.
Maho Starlight sounds also great. It's not like good for the you know, like names, you know, like MJ, MS. I was thinking if I should like give Amy the monochrome thing because she's turning into a chest tuber, and I was like, okay, so I could be polychrome, but then I would be MP.
PJ.
Yeah, I was for it would be PJ. I don't want to be pajamas.
I don't want to be pajamas.
Yeah, like polychrome Joker sounds cool first, until you realize that the short of this is PJ.
But pajamas.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Wow.
Thank you, Woo Woo, for illustrating why she doesn't want that.
PJ is also very close to being a BJ.
I mean, if you're lucky, yeah.
I mean, they both usually take place in the same room, so you know.
PB&J. Yeah, you see, like, the jokes are writing themselves for this short. I don't want that. As much as I would love to be a polychrome Joker, because that would just be more me than being completely black and white. But I'm also goth, so I think I can still at least keep the black part of the goth. Of the monochrome. So I just thought it was funny. I was just like walking, was like, I could be polychrome Joker and give Amy the monochrome thing because she's chest themed. I was like, wait a second, no, I don't want that. As much as I like the word polychrome. My mom said multicolored Joker to keep the MJ, but multicolored doesn't roll from the tongue like that. Yeah, my
Multi-chrome
hair's
Joker?
Rainbow Joker.
that would also change the first letter. Like that MJ is also like used for my VTuber name Maho Yamini. I would need to rename her first name. I'm not changing that from Maho. She's staying Maho. It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, multi-chrome Joker.
Multichrome? I think multichrome is not. Is multichrome a word? I only knew
Who
polychrome.
gives a fuck if it's a real word?
Well,
Honestly.
I give a fuck.
Well, at the moment, it abbreviates to MJ, and I could ruin Spider-Man right here, right now for you.
Mary Jane? Is that?
Yes, but I could ruin Spider-Man right here, right now for everybody.
Don't
Do it, pussy.
that.
I barely like any Marvel. Don't ruin like the couple Marvel characters I like. Maho Chrome Joke. I love your remedy. And yes, my hair is super colorful. I've more than once thought about to turn it white, but then it blends in too much with the clothes. And I have like
Welcome,
5,000
copycat killer.
business
Copy,
cards
thank you for the
with-
follow, sweetheart.
Woo!
I don't know why I wasn't following before.
Well, somehow that
Just
managed to push
realised
me
that.
from 551 to 551. Oh, never mind, my bot was just asleep. It is 552.
I woke it up, I poked it with a stick and said, if I have to be awake, so do you.
I'm not
Babe, you have to remember, it's fucking 6:41 for me.
Yeah, but you also have to be winning there and have been for the last like 8 times.
I mean, I've been coming to these for the past fucking...
Keep meaning
Whoa,
to-
whoa, whoa. You can't say that on Twitch. I'll get banned.
Okay, so yeah, we
2
had
years, I think.
we had motorhome. You guys are silly. I love y'all. So yeah, we
Motorhome Joker. Oh no, it's the trailer park version of Maho.
Mom wife Joker for Amy's mom wife jokes.
Yes.
With a comma, of course. My wife, comma, Joker.
Motorhome. I am a hoe, but you know, like. Oh no, wait. I think a motorhome is something else, right?
Joker.
Okay, so we ate calamari, we celebrated that we defeated the Kraken, and we continued traveling towards our destination. That's where we left off.
Correct.
This is where the DM takes up.
I heavily appreciate your talking here because my throat did not like me off the cough there. Anyway,
Drink.
so, I am. I am drinking so much I need to
drill.
very regularly. Regardless. Yeah. A small retcon. When you left Caldera, Caldera, because you know she is a royalty, you don't fuck with a royalty, sent a message beforehand that you know she was going to Björnholm, because she wanted a royal welcome and she asked Alexander to give her. So that's why it's a bit of prepared and not just scrambled together. As the ship are going up the coast here, I'm going to just go away. As it comes around here, everybody on the ship notices that it gets really cold all of a sudden.
Almost as if we're heading north.
Yeah, okay, yes. Put it like this, you know how it feels to step into the fridge.
Yeah.
Imagine it was a nice spring day just 5 minutes ago and you stepped into a fridge. This is not a normal cold, this is a supernatural cold.
Can I jump in front of everybody, put my hands in the air,
No, don't do it.
And
You're
what?
worth more than that.
and like fires in my hand saying, "Let's warm up."
Oh, Soleil is just like putting on her like wintry clothes she bought in advance, and then she's just sitting there. Like she, by the way, Soleil has like naturally like higher body temperature than other people. Not super hot, but you know, warmer than other people. So she's just probably sitting there and has to deal with a bunch of people who really want to cuddle right now.
About that,
Cal really wants to cuddle, but she's cold-blooded. The cold doesn't affect her that much. She just wants to cuddle.
it is around here. Copy.
Indeed.
You should hold down to mark again what you want to show, because I don't see what your around here means.
Yeah, around this time. Copy. Your robot wakes up from its rebooting session because it was repaired in the city. You know, it starts to reboot again, and you feel that the last time you went this far north, it wasn't this cold. Sure, it was like, you know, going north it gets colder, of course. But this is kind of weird.
It was cold, but never this cold.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, found the class, give me a moment.
Mega fun.
You can make me a form of check if you want, because your character is like ancient compared to these, to these other people.
Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy schmancy walls. Anyway.
Also, just for your copy, and your character was introduced as like a robot that is going to follow these people around and help out. But you haven't been talking to him because you have been rebooting, aka being of not. You went here last session.
Yeah, our funny little like one-on-one RP session where that character jumped on mine must have damaged my head.
Yeah. If you like, you can do some form of test, a skill check. Do you know how to find the skill check?
On my character sheet?
Yes, on the character. I just want to be sure that you can also find them.
Yeah, I just have to remember because you know it's like
Absolutely.
early.
Absolutely.
Posted an image in the campaign chat, by the way.
Oh no.
What did you want me to do? History?
You have ancient history, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a sec. Public. Yes. You would know that back in your day, there were talk about something called the Neverborn, but it was last time you were here, it was more like a rumor that something was going on in the far north. Anyway, that would be why it may not be cold.
Trying to think of a way to articulate it. Sorry. my brain is not firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, if you want, we can move on from this because I just want to be sure you knew how to do skill check.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. The robot's awake. A chamomile, if you wouldn't mind.
At those words, and the wagon looks up and just knowing the back off from, what could be a really explosive encounter.
Uh-oh.
I remember it being cold. I just don't remember it being this cold. I remember talks of something happening. I just don't know the very specifics. Something about what was it, like a crypt? My bad.
Neverborn.
Something about a netherborn.
Oh, that's a shame. You know, but born.
So then,
Yeah.
you're a nerd, yeah?
Yes. I'm
You
a
know
certified
exactly.
nerd.
Nerd.
You know that the Neverborn is an old-timey word for the demons, devils, and fae. The fact that, demons, devils, and fae are up here, that kind of feels like it shouldn't be, and it kind of just breaks your brain for a moment, because, the room for the unknown could be a bit, what's it called? Pure of mind?
Surface?
A bit on the racist part, where they can have issues with certain people, like a devil coming in.
Okay,
And the fact that they are here is a bit odd.
Yeah, so she's like, wait a second, that doesn't add up. So she hops over to Hyder. She's like, what are you saying? Demon's face here? That is nothing I ever heard of. But please tell me more. And she's staring into your soul if you have one. Also, hi, Toppy.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude. It's just that's what I remember hearing. I know there's different terms for everything nowadays.
Oh, you're not rude. I'm just interested.
Given that I've been here before, would I have heard anything about, any sort of Neverborn being here?
You don't even need to do a check, because you live nearby. Caldera would know, and this is like state secret, so do with it what you will. I am saying this out now for the players to know, but the characters don't know. Basically, about about 1,000 years ago, give or take, there was a massive explosion in the North Pole, and just all of the demons, devils, fae, demons, all of that, started to just pour out in massive waves of awful.
God damn it, Santa, we told you to stop messing with the Hellgate.
Has that been resolved, or are they just
No.
blatantly around?
It is resolved in the way that there are bastions up north to, stop the demons from completely taking over. And, there are, of course, fae and demons and devils just talking about, but nowadays, it's more of a, live and let live situation as far as Caldera knows.
Yeah, so she's gonna say to Haida, that was 1,000 years. How old are you exactly?
I want to make a note. This is also one of those one of those things that are used by the Wolfen state to recruit for the army, go and slay a demon and become a hero and stuff like that.
Let's see.
Slay demon, become hero.
Get man.
Do the funny.
Get
Do
man.
the funny.
Okay, sex.
Yeah.
Hey,
Be robot, do crime.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have robot will crime.
gee, it's been a while since I've been asked that question. Let's see. Would I have like a rough estimate to how old I am? I probably have stopped keeping track at this point.
Mitch said he'd be right back.
Oh my bad. I didn't.
Keep squirming, it's adorable.
I don't want to be strong like man who is pretty. I want to be strong like bitch who fight bear.
Of course, Attack on Titan OST. Very fitting for the campaign.
Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling.
It's that the German song of all.
As you know, this talk is happening, Milwaukee walks up, and I think I should be able to share the art without big much issue.
But I was
go on.
But I was asked how old I was before you left, and I asked like, would he have a rough estimation? I'm sure he's kept track like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, so what Haken knows, you don't remember the exact age, but you can use like context clues, like if you talk with Soleil enough and like the fun stuff up, many thousands of years.
That's really old for something that is still functioning.
Repair is a hell of a thing.
I mean, if you just keep taking care of yourself, you keep going.
Yes,
Well,
I imagine that would be
But,
easy when one can replace parts.
We
Oh.
have the ship of Theseus right here.
At least
Yeah.
a handful of thousands.
And so late, eyes start to sparkle. You're that old? Tell me your secret. How you stay that old? What do you need to do to stay this old? Do you need to die first and turn into a robot to get this old?
Callie's going to throw her hands up, walk over to the edge of the ship, and look to see if we're ported yet, saying, "It's your problem now!"
No, I mean, you're still very much at sea. You're still very much at sea.
In a sense,
problem
yes. This is. It's like you can tell that's a very uncomfortable question.
Here we have the ancient creature and the person who wants to be immortal.
Yeah, and that doesn't understand social cues most of the time.
Oh no.
So, like,
It's a dynamic duo.
she's like,
Social cues are for the neurotypical. We don't need them where we're going.
I sometimes wish I could ignore some social cues. I already don't understand most of them, so.
Hop in, nerd. We're going on the Asperger's train.
Okay. So how does it work? Like it's the mechanism, and she's like looking you up and down, and like she has very much the look of someone that would open your chest plate if she not knew that would be incredibly rude. Like, okay, so oh wait. Is it maybe you don't want to tell me? If so, it's okay. It's fine. It's just like,
It's a very, very touchy subject.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I really am. Oh, I'm sorry. I just I get so excited when something is like, immortal. It's so hard to find things on the subject, and especially get immortal yourself. Like I don't really want immortality per se. But I want the perks of connecting to previous lives. I want to get so much knowledge, and my lifespan is too short to read all the books that are out there. So I really want to like extend the time I live, and if I can't do that, like connect to my previous lives. Hopefully they were all smart too, to a certain extent, so I can just like skip on like a 1,000 ancient books that my previous life have read so far. But yeah, that's a touchy subject. Don't mind me. Hi, I'm Soleil, by the way. I was a scholar. Looks around to Caldera. I'm her consort now.
He's just being flooded with knowledge. It's just like he's just like you can't tell if he's like, oh yeah, this is interesting because it's hard to express.
Yeah.
Welcome to the crew.
Oh,
Spanish, like,
Calcina gonna
mom.
walk over, put her hands on Soleil's shoulders. Babe, tone it down like 30%.
Okay. And then she's like ruffling her feathers a little bit because like it's cold, like she's shivering a little bit and she gets more fluffy. She's incredibly warm and comforting. Also, I was told from chat that cold-blooded means you're very much bothered by cold.
Yeah,
So-
I just didn't want to say anything.
So Caldera should be hanging off of Soleil at all times.
Ace, welcome.
I love you, Coop.
Hi, Ace.
So yeah, like Soleil's like admitting like a really fuzzy warm feeling. She's also from time to time like shivering a little bit because getting colder. She's like, okay. So she's just like huddling up to Caldera and hugs her. Like, when are we there? Will the north be even colder than the ship is right now?
As you say, will we be there? Caldera, you recognize the... I don't have any pictures, and I'm mad I don't. But, you notice the mountain that the city of Björnholm is built around. But here's the thing, the city wasn't the capital, usually. But after, the big kaboom, people had to flee. And Björnholm just happened to be located on a massive hot spring, which, made it a perfect place to make a city.
In response to Soleil asking if we're going to be there soon, she's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, land, comma, ho.
Yes, indeed. As you all, look upwards, you do see the peak of the city of Björnholm. It is, for Caldera, it's a bit of a new thing. For the rest of you are varying degrees of awestruck. For Haker, or Necromancer, you remember that there used to be a small town here. And that's all.
Oh god, I've just
Small
realised we've got
fishing
Jekyll
village.
and Jack-o'-lantern. That's going to get confusing.
Oh yeah.
Marble Arch, I'll get that queued up.
As Soleil like
Um.
turns around and she's like, going,
Copy, you were gonna say?
I was just gonna inform everyone there used to be a small town here. Good cafe.
Yeah, and you, hate to do notice that, there is now a massive harbor around the mountain.
I imagine you're used to that, though. Just like, man, this used to be like a tiny little mining village. What do you mean it's the center of industry now?
Times change.
oh,
Anyway, Maho, you were gonna say. Sorry for interrupting, but I
it's
think...
fine. Like as Soleil sees turns around and sees the land, she's going to the railing. Yeah, the railing of the ship, and she's like having her claws on the railing, and she's jumping up and down with her bird legs. She's like, oh my God, land! We can go off the ship soon. Like, oh my, is it snowy there?
Very.
Okay. Oh my God, there's so much snow. Where I come from, there's like almost never snow. Like like never ever. Like the most snow we get is like ash from a volcano eruption. Like, oh my god, oh it's so cold. Oh, that will be so fun to walk it out. Or maybe it will not be.
That's weird. We get snow all the time back in Triton.
Aren't you underwater?
She's
How does-
trying to hold back a snicker as she knows you wouldn't get the joke. It's like having my own puppy. It's brilliant.
Have you ever considered hooking her up to a battery and seeing what happens?
I went for walking in the head after, but I take it it's you guys being cute.
Like
Only
she
just being-
still like turns around and has her arms crossed. The puppy? I'm a very proud phoenix harpy. But then she's like going up to Soleil and she snuggles up. Like, but I can be your puppy if you really, really want to. Like, I can try.
Oh, I'm so buying you a book when we get to Björnholm.
As the ship is, preparing to go maybe like tomorrow, basically. There is like an old group on deck, talk with the two inquisitors, and, anyways, it could be one talking. Actually, you're all gathered around a table in the captain's quarter. The captain was temporarily kicked out because, important business. And he goes like, right, so, and he's going to take a moment and look at Caldera. You were the one who asked for a royal welcome, and quite frankly, smart move. It gives us, and he points to himself and the cat boy, and it gives us some time to prepare for we will be divided into groups. And he points at you, Farah. You will be, the royal princess and her entourage, while me and the cat will take the pirate and the little druid, and, set things up in the background. That is, what's it called when like music happens inside of a story? Diegetic. That is a diegetic way for me to say these two players are currently offline. So,
No,
that's
just
why
for
I
more
didn't
reason.
We got it. Don't worry.
there you go.
Drank too much of my weed. My mead.
I was
I
gonna
didn't
say
realize the
this.
spoon could make that.
You gotta be an alcoholic or a pothead. You can't be both.
Sure you can. Get cross-baited as fuck.
No, you can only be one stereotype in tabletops.
Fair enough.
What type am I? The nerd or the ADHD one?
Yes.
They have the same picture.
Both. Both is good.
So anyway, just nods and he puts on his hat, and then that's when you realize that it is the Inquisitor from before.
It's a bitch!
Heinrich the Inquisitor?
Melania just puts her hand to his head, oh, not again.
By the way, that was
as he goes to
character.
as he goes to leave the room, I say, "Wait, no!" And then he gets caught in a trap that's kind of like catches him by the leg.
Yeah.
Oh no! He fell into my trapinator.
You have an amazing accent for that one. That's a top tier.
I think I've just discovered the new Pancake Island villain.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, that's mine so hard. My sheet hurts. Oh.
Parry the. Wait, what was the platypus dragon combo called that you got?
Terrifying.
No,
It was from the Amelian Institute. It was a Platypus Dragon plushie that we got a hat for.
Pally the Plagon!
Yeah.
A Plagon? A Plagon?
Yeah, anyway.
Right, I think that joke has sufficiently been driven into the ground. You're all welcome. Shall we move on?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway. Yeah, so essentially, these four, along with, most of the crew, are leave it as like a public trading harbor place. Some of you noticed, none of you will notice that. Never mind. About water?
You're all oblivious.
In the top corner of our screen, we all just noticed you failed a perception check.
No, it was more any of you in like religious class and none of y'all, so you know.
I'm not a religious class, but I literally invented religion in my city.
In that case, anybody who wants to can make me a religious check as you pass what looks like a massive crowd of people, like abnormally non-working large crowd, if you understand me.
Had to spend 4 hours finding where my checks are. There they are. -1?
That's twice that my thing got covered by a die roll. Let's go raw 0. How the fuck did I get that high?
Enjoy your lurk, A-sama! We love you!
Enjoy! Mwah.
Basically, everybody but Fan knows what's going on here. You notice that on the beaches here are not like sand beaches, it's stone beaches. So yeah, it's be like that. But you
We have
notice,
fjords.
yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
So, fjord.
But you notice at one of the beaches, where this like massive crowd of what looks like surprisingly nicely clothed people are, you see what appears to be a small plinth, about half a meter high, big enough for you to stand on. And you connect the dots that plinth must have some religious significance because, why would it be there?
I hold Elian back.
So Lane,
Yeah?
you would know, but again, I am heavily leaning on your traits here, feet. You do know what that is. That is the plinth to see the mountain, it's called. Well, essentially, you stand on it, and if you look to the right, to the north, hang on, I need to think here. If you look to the east, basically the streets are aligned just so you can see Mount Haram somewhere in like central Wolfen. Mount Haram is basically a big religious mountain in this area. Think of it as the if you play Skyrim, the salt of the world.
So Larry looks at it like, oh wait, I read about it. What was it? So in general, they just stand there and look at the very, very religious mountain over there. They do be liking their mountain.
I find it funny that, among all of us, I had the second highest chance to roll good because I'm the only other person with a plus in her wisdom. And I still rolled the worst.
Yeah, Than just
because
looks up and goes, oh, big rock!
Big rock.
Yeah, so yeah, like yes, I have
Cal
a
leans down.
I-
Now, that's not a rock. That's a boulder.
Yeah, I have a +1 in wisdom, but I'm trained in religion because I'm also I'm not only kineticist,
Smart
I'm
nerd.
also I'm a nerd, but no, I am an oracle.
Yeah.
Oracle. So I got
I don't
like
got
religion
fucking shit.
By the way, also, just for fun, this is also how my rug is closed right now. So,
Some boy outfit.
Aren't they cold?
Yes, but mostly she's a winter catfolk, which means he cannot say "fuck you" cold.
Also,
pictures.
some boy, cat boy.
If I would want to send a picture here, where should I put? How should I put it in?
If you click on the character, you open
It isn't.
Then I have no idea.
Well, then I would just send it
only
in the Discord.
Yeah, only the DM would be able to do that. You'd have to throw it into the Discord.
Okay, then let me just quickly.
Someone's at the front
Someone
door.
is at the front door.
At my front door?
It's that mead you've been looking for. You gotta open the door. What are you buying?
What are you buying? No salesman. That's my wife.
And the other one is over here. 1 second, I have it at the moment.
Yeah, no. But essentially, yeah, because Mirage has told you this, so he comes from these lands, so he has a very thick style. Know your contact him.
Cal has tried it at least twice.
Yeah, I can look at the cat where she walks around. She looks down with her hand and sees the two longest flesh bite marks. Don't worry, it didn't take damage. He don't kind of bite attack.
I'm just gonna ask. If I try, are you actually going to try and bite metal?
No, but he yeah, goes artwork. Yeah, Maho. He wins the artwork for Caldera Lagoon.
What they're wearing for winter. I
think
still love the gloves on her wing ears.
Where was it? I know I sent an image of.
Oh yeah,
Dan's
in
winter outfit.
character art.
If he could try to pack Mirage, he will accept it, but he will also just giving him on all the information while he's there.
It was more a question.
Yeah, I am just saying that if he thought the name was a shatterbox, oh boy. But yeah, he would allow it, but under, conditional. Anyway. My mama need to get some water.
Fan's winter outfit.
Ho ho ho!
Yeah.
She's got her breastplate on under, so that, it doesn't get cold in the fucking exposed air.
Indeed.
Anyway, on Caldera, you see like those trident. This is literally like the emblem, weapon, not weapon. The symbol of her country. So she's still like in this winter outfit. Looks very much like a princess. Soleil wears something that looks like a crown. So it's, but like Caldera is definitely more princessy, like formal clothes one.
Quite so.
Okay, so
yeah.
how do we get greeted?
Most of the ship's crew and the cargo are. Okay. Look, let me reverse that. Are moved on to a small little rowboat. Just fancy enough to accompany a royalty, but it's a rowboat. It can't really make it, super fancy. It will take you to the private harbor, so to say. I want you all to suspend your disbelief for 1 minute here, as you imagine there's a massive crowd of people here to greet you. I cannot decide to add all of the tokens.
Okay. So
Big crowd of people.
Really rolling out the red carpet here.
I'm surprised not a ton of tugboats are here.
There's a big crowd of people. Some of them go absolutely bananas when they see Caldera, because they see a royalty. And on the pier are 2 people to greet you. One of them, let me share this artwork. This is from the Pathfinder video game. One of them is dressed in a snowy coat and cloak and stuff. And a wristlet underneath in his head has golden hair and golden eyes. And his head is also literally glowing with a halo. You go on?
Also just said, "Ooh, shiny," and then she's just cleared her throat and just stands next to Caldera, and she's doing a little curtsy. Please tell me it was curtsy.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm learning. She's doing that. You can definitely see she looks at Caldera to approve if she did it right. Caldera definitely practiced that with her.
The other man on the side of him is almost the complete opposite. Dark hair, rather pale skin, but dark hair, black clothes, a black scabbard on the sword. The 2 of them are, leaning over and chatting lonely to each other as they wait for you to get in. Again, imagine this pair being super fancified. I could not find a royal duck.
I'm just imagining rather than made of wood, it's made out of stone bricks and has gold inlay and shit.
It's inlined with gold. There is a few
there's a soggy red carpet going up it.
No. In fact, the center bricks are made of redstone. So it mimics a carpet, but it's not. Again, way too much money was spent on this.
So,
these 2 are standing here. Caldera, you recognize Mr. Golden Boy as Captain of the Guard Octavian. You don't recognize the other man.
It's his boyfriend.
Alright. I am going to walk along the pier, hoping the party follows me. Taking very slow, calculated steps. And as I stand before them, I'm going to say, "Princess Caldera Lagoon, heir incumbent to the Triton throne, I understand you are here to receive us as an adventuring party and show us around." And then I'm going to offer my hand.
Captain Octavian will take the hand and squeeze it a little bit, which is the Wolfen way. He's going to say the pleasure is completely ours. The prince who we're going to meet here, he was a bit busy up north. I hope you can forgive us. Caldera, that is a noble bullshit speech for kick fuck.
Yes. Do I sense any shit fuck, shall we say?
You know what? You do have the royalty background. You can sense it in his word. Like he gives you like a courteous smile. But the fact he had to mention that, the prince isn't here right now, stuff is going on way up north, so to say. You don't even need to do a check because this is like the type of speech you're used to.
I was somewhat hoping to catch up with Prince John again, but I suppose if and she's trying to pick her words very carefully. Circumstances have pulled him away. That I'll find another time to speak with him.
The captain just closes his eyes, puts a hand on his heart and the other hand like on a fist on top of it, going like, and the Mary preserve us. It has been a very trying winter, and we are very glad that the spring is finally here.
It's just like, it's spring. I couldn't tell.
She's gonna try to suppress a shiver and be like, yes, those wolfen spring.
So
Do I need to remind your ladyship, the last time you visited, you decided, and she will look at the rest of the party, think this over yourself, for another time.
Sir, the last time I visited, I was 11.
That is very true.
Perhaps that is not a story that needs sharing, she says through the most gritted teeth you have ever had.
At that the man in black stares up like, lady, come on now, you're all beautiful here. Oh, we haven't met before, and he makes a very deep bow to you, Caldera. I am Advisor Gregory. Okay, he got his started, but I can't remember his last name. Yeah, you are Gregory Greatlaw. At your service. Caldera would know.
Charmed.
Everybody here would actually know. The Greatlaws are the royal family of the Wolfen.
So Light, she's looking at him, and then she's leaning in a little bit closer to Caldera, will you tell me later about that story they mentioned? I'm curious. Also, why are they talking about spring? It's absolutely freezing.
Don't worry about it. All you need to know is it involves underwear and an ice bath, okay? That's all I'm saying.
The light silent for a moment. It's and then you just see her from head to toe shiver by the thought of dipping her her feathers into cold water.
You can see Fengari on your shoulder turning blue because he wants to be warmer.
And she's just she's putting Fengari underneath her poncho.
Aww.
There's a bulge now there underneath her poncho in a very weird place, like a third boob. But Fengari's probably warmer.
Hey baby, is that an ancient being in your poncho, or are you just pleased to see me?
Okay, so Light looks then at the two envoys. I after she puts Fengari underneath, I think we should continue this conversation somewhere else than the pier, right? That is not a place to keep a princess waiting for long, right?
With respect, I have great fondness for your city, but my comrades are not quite used to the climate.
Quite so. This is Captain Octavian figure. Quite so. If you would please, and he turns around and even throw a glance at Soleil in particular, and then whisper something in Gregory's ear.
Am I getting shit talked already?
You can make me a perception check to see if you heard what he said.
Cal is definitely making that perception check. Can I do it with society?
You may, because this is the kind of bullshit that she would be used to. Yes. I think that's also your feet. Let me check that.
What? Oh, there it is.
Courtney gracious.
Not 20. I'm used to people talking shit about me.
Yeah, you're Caldera. Okay, Caldera. You are enamored by the massive crowd of people that came to see you because they are here for you. So then, you're here the week ago like another one. Really, in these times.
Oh, okay. So Lay's eyes, like, they're like very big and soft, like really big bird eyes, but like they're narrow. And she leans into Soleil, like, when we're alone with them, how mean am I allowed to be to them?
Remember how I taught you? You are to be curt, you are to be concise, and you are to jab directly into their soul with a smile. As she does that, she like starts a Mexican wave with the crowds. You there on the right, start a wave! Hey!
Okay, so Soleil just like nods, and then she smiles, and like she walks like a bit closer up to them because like they said they were bringing us somewhere else anyways. And she's just, as she walks up, she has like this really cute smile, and she just like leans forward a little bit with her wings behind her. Like it's a very cute pose. And she says very quietly, but like audible for them, another one, you say? Oh, how curious I am right now to get the intel of what you meant with that. Also, you should know it's very rude to whisper in front of people.
Darling, they know.
The man in black just freezes up from a month ago, like, Madam, if you had any idea how many misses we get for Princess Caldera here, let's just say it's not necessarily bad news, it's just a lot more paperwork for me.
Yeah, and I thought you were talking shit about us.
Madam,
I'm so sorry.
No, sweetheart, it's me they're insulting. Don't worry about it.
No, listen. He actually stops and turns to us. Listen, if we wanted to, we would deal with you two, but you're not in a shelter wolf and you're not in any danger here. Let me also be clear, Princess or no, you do have to follow our rules, so you're aware.
Of course, I've gone years and years for training in the customs and collaborations of other cultures. I wouldn't dare to speak ill of you in your presence.
Very good. And hopefully also outside of her presence, but, can't win them all.
I love how she insulted them just now.
Jekyll on Cal's shoulder is just sitting there sulking.
I want to go to Soleil and whisper in her ear, said, if you have to kill him, be quick, be precise, but most importantly, be clean.
She nods, and like her eyes look like, usually she has like, you could compare her to like a very soft owl, Her eyes remind you more of like, a hawk now, like a predator. Like, she's still smiling, but her eyes look like I could claw your eyes out any second now.
Not to be that guy, but owls are also very much predators, but regardless.
Oh yeah, but like
I am just coming back. I understand completely, fully, completely. So as you are getting closer to the crowd, the crowd parts like, for these two. But, also this square, in case stuff happens, this square is difficult terrain. Hehe.
Will that lead us now to like a place we could stay?
Yes, if you look to the far right on the map, you see an icon.
Carriage.
Yes, that was the best I could find. I'm not on it yet.
Does it has a horsey in the front or something else?
Nah, Elian's gonna pull it.
Why would you have the elf pull the carriage when you have perfectly good barbarian?
Because it's way funnier.
And you also have a +4 strength now, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
actually,
a,
what is
have a
your
tiny
strength?
Oh,
elf boy.
Jesus, yeah. Elian's just gonna carry it.
No, wait, I misremembered. Hang on, what is your strength? +3. Yeah, almost there.
Meanwhile, me
yeah,
+4.
People, I would like for you all to. I'm not going to move anywhere big forward because you know you're following these two.
Yeah.
And as suspected, the moment Caldera gets within, not necessarily gravity range, but like throw paper in the face range, yeah, you know, papers in the face where you can give autographs and whatnot.
Yep. I am gonna sign as many of those as I can get to in time. I also just have several skills that allow me to like control and charm crowds. Can I keep my eye out for any things that would happen to royals, if you know what I mean?
Absolutely, give me a perception check.
What the hell are all my skills?
There's a hand symbol.
There should be a drop-down menu in the top left.
Oh yeah, the literally perception. Oh wait, that's initiative.
It's above initiative on the side. It says perception again.
Aha!
You know, fuck all. Okay, no, that is a 13.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a...
Yeah, so Lay definitely is like keep staying very close to Caldera. It's just like a bodyguard. Like she very much has her eyes open to like people that would be mean.
Yeah,
Ha! Feet. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, Caldera, you are a bit, you know, too somewhere. You do notice a few people here and there are like not as happy to see you, but they are not part of the paid crowd, so you know.
Yeah.
Take them, use them.
So I'm not in danger, basically.
Not as what you can see.
Because I've just got like all of the social skills.
Absolutely. Fan,
Yee.
do you have the axe on your back? As in the artwork?
Yes, but
Cool.
yeah.
If you thought
Fan's
that
only
people...
carried. The only item Fan has.
You're fine.
The only item Fan has pulled out is the shield.
Yeah. If you thought that people went just absolutely wild when they saw Caldera, you notice when they see you, know, the first reaction is a bit like standard. Then their eyes drift to the axe and they fall dead silent. In absolute awe that actually, you know what? There is actually a noticeable shift in the mood of going like from like complete sharing to like, is that the axe? And like people are, you know, looking over each other to see if it really is the axe.
They will definitely try to grab it. Like we know big crowds. If they see something that is like the center of their attention, they want to do the touchy.
I'm gonna smile and just keep signing things, and then just lean down to Than and say, "This is the difference between paying for a crowd and earning a crowd."
Oh, that was good.
Mitch?
Yeah?
Did you say one of these was holding a notebook? Or am I misremembering that?
They're all thrusting various pieces of paper towards me to sign. I imagine one of them's a notebook if you need one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean the two people that greeted us on the...
Oh, I can't remember. No, these are not the people we discussed.
And I just want to know if the two people agree to the one that are mean to Stella will come in a notebook or anything, or any important documents.
No, they are her official business. They don't carry anything that could incriminate them or like
Okay.
escape.
Okay, I'll be right back quickly.
Yeah. But yeah, you friend, after no cocktail, another goblin walks up with like, very big eyes, like, pardon, but is that the axe used by the golden one, perhaps?
Yes. She's gonna pull it out one-handed.
The needle drop. There is a complete silence. And then everybody shares. If you've ever been on like a New Year's party, there is usually a bit of a silence as the New Year is running. That's basically what happened. Everybody here is absolutely overjoyed that they get to see Exterminators, the act that killed 1,000 kings or something like that. This is like, imagine just for a moment. You walk into like a super Christian society with the actual cross that hung Jesus. It's that level of like reverence they have for this weapon.
Fan, darling, chin up, smile, wide eyes, and Callie's just gonna like take some of the water from the pier and like shape it under Than so that it lifts her very slightly so that you can hold the axe up. Give them a show.
Be right back. You're just doing it, but unless I specify otherwise, a lot of sharing, a lot of like, reverence.
Than holds the axe up high, just, like Thundercats pose, basically.
Soleil's also clapping for her. She doesn't really know why, but she's just like following what the crowd does and just claps for her. You're doing great, Than! Woo, amazing!
Than is uncomfortable, but you know what? Screw it.
It's like... And she's like, wait a second, it's... Like, and she leans into Caldera. Is that not something we maybe shouldn't, like, hold up so highly and let people almost touch it?
The people have already noticed, and if anybody wants to wrestle it from Than's hands, I suggest you step back.
Yeah. If anyone tries to take it, they're going to find out just why Than was entrusted with this act.
I want to be cheered by a crowd one day too. It looks like so much fun. You guys look so happy when people are cheering for you. Is it really that cool?
Than's just like, I'm actually really uncomfortable right now.
My smile is somewhat artificial, but it does bring back memories of home.
Like,
oh, why, yes, of course I'll sign that to your daughter from Princess Caldera Lagoon. Keep smiling, darling.
I am back. Summary.
We flirted at the crowd.
Yeah, Caldera flirted with the crowd. Than is uncomfortable, but she's giving a show to the crowd. And Soleil's like, I want to be cheered on by a crowd one day too. You guys look like you have so much fun.
Don't she say that out loud?
Oh yeah, she said it to both of them, like half loud.
Yeah, two Cal and Than under her breath.
In that case, no, the crowd doesn't notice that because I think with the wolf is that they are very happy to meet people up.
Yeah. I think as you say that to Cal, she is gonna just take your hand. And the Princess Consort of the Triton Kingdom!
Again, the sharing absolutely returns. Not as much as before because, people are getting a bit, Not
Tired.
tired exactly, but like, you know, when you've been sharing for like a bit, you tend to just drop the energy.
Delay blushes. She looks very, very happy. Like she has a very, very generous like smile on her face. She looks like so happy that people are happy to see her, you know? She's used to people not be happy to see her, so she's just like, oh my god, that's so nice. Oh, now I know why you're a princess. That is so cool.
It does have its perks, doesn't it? Oh, and to your son, I see. From Princess Caldera Lagoon. This is like the most elegant signature you've seen in your life. Pass him my regards.
Yeah, we just like move through the crowd, like let them like stare at Fan's axe, get like attention from Caldera.
Fan's axe, Cal's ass.
The rest of the people probably like playing a little bit of the bodyguard duty, just making sure like, you know, like don't step too close, no, you know, personal but space for every hero that just stepped in. We have multiple people that could commit arson any second. We don't want to just scare them.
Quite so.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure with that we move like pretty decently through the entire crowd.
We are about there now. Is Uber back?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me one moment. I want to have the user Ubu. I want to have that thing request the role. Yeah, Ubu and Maho.
Yeah.
You're both giving me win save. I think oh, hang on, nothing. Fuck, hang on. I think I needed to. This is a bit of a hard work. Give me a moment.
I will say.
No,
That sounds like fun.
I'm trying something here.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. Oh yeah.
And Ubu. You're fucking head, hang on. Alright, I need to select you. There we go, Ubu.
I succeeded. I don't know what I succeeded, but I didn't fail.
Well, good news. You know what a fail looks like.
Okay. To set the scene a little bit, the axe is high up in the air. And for Fan, just for a moment, you seem to think that, what color is the blade usually? Is it the like, metal?
Let me send that. Sorry.
It's usually like a standard grayish silver.
Yeah. Just for a moment, a bit of a blinky missing. The blade seems to be all purple. So then,
Oh god, am I getting another form?
Selene and
Yes?
Alien. Like that. As someone snaps your hand, your finger, you both feel an ungodly headache.
Like the last time.
Come on.
Like the last time when we were on the ship.
No, that's what's happening now. That didn't happen before.
Okay.
You feel the best way to describe it is imagine if you have been drinking all night, gotten super drunk, and then somebody just hit you in the head with a hammer. Just compounding pain upon pain.
Oh, so like definitely like she's making like you know, like distressed bird noises. By the way, even me that succeeded.
Yeah, you both feel it. Alien, you take 6 mental damage. Where's your token?
If I rolled one higher, would I have saved?
No, you would have rolled that 3 higher. Also, your token is not okay. Let's replace it.
It's definitely me.
There we go.
refresh. Anyway, please take a 6 points of mental damage on yourself because as you feel the tendrils of a whisper first, that then grows and everybody can hear the voice. Finally, after all these centuries, the time of the bone shall begin. As you look up, instinctively you look up to the sky, and there's a skull in the sky. The clouds make out a skull symbol.
Uh-oh. That's not
Minute.
good.
Okay, so they made like some very distressed bird noises and just like leaned against Caldera when like she got this headache. And then the voice boomed from above and she looks up. She's like she's in pain. She's like, "Oh, that is ominous. I don't want to touch it."
I don't remember the two guys' names, but Cowl definitely remembers the two guys' names. So Miss
Octavian and Gregory.
Gregory. She's gonna say to Gregory, disperse the crowd now. And she's gonna say to Octavian, look for anybody not moving now.
They are just about to do that, but as is on cue with that is ominous. You hear a voice inside of the crowd going, "He comes! He comes!" As a man just, gets out being more visible. His left hand is glowing with what looks like some form of magical spell. Oh, yeah, there we go. Take a check. And I want everybody to roll me initiative. Oh, hang on, I need to add you all to the encounter.
Can I do so with society since I was actively in the process of giving orders?
Yes, and I'm gonna give you a +1 bonus for this. These two are
Jesus
not
fucking
in the
Christ.
combat encounter, but they may. The two NPCs are going to help disperse the crowd.
That is a nat 20.
Oh my god. I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 2.
I finally get a turn in combat.
Oh god, we will cause somewhat hazard. Yeah, like, the crowd needs to be gone because I'm causing fire soon.
I'm gonna need to be able to swing my axe.
A
Yeah.
necromancer. Ooh.
Indeed.
Does Thingali says anything to like the booming voice from the sky and the screaming necromancer?
You look at Fengari, he's not there. He does this sometimes where he has spoofs out of reality into like your pocket reality.
She's like she checked for Bengali to like see if he's okay, and then like, oh, like let me guess, this is like a sign that shit really goes down when Bengali is just like popping out. She's like, oh no.
Yes, basically, when Bengali is not there, shit has hit the fan, and you kind of need a dish rag to fix it. Okay. Mom says hi.
Hey.
Oh, hi-oh!
And there she goes.
Oh, bye-oh!
Hello. Right. Basically, I will give this for you for free because Serena and Fengari are rather close. He has been a couple of months by now. You find him inside of his mind the panda thing, and he is just very much frozen right now. Like he knew this would happen, just not yet. Regardless,
Alright, can we say my gate is already open, given that I used it to lift that up?
Sure. I will say that the crowds are instantly start to disperse because they have the two biggest names in the city here, but this is still difficult terrain. This square.
Is there anybody immediately around me, like here?
Yeah, there are a few people, yes, but...
Can I bark at them to move if I cast Protect a Tree?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, how difficult terrain works is that you have half movement.
Yeah, but I don't want to, summon a rose bush in the middle of a crowd. So I want to make sure that the area that I'm summoning it is unoccupied before I do so.
Very fair. So for the combat encounter part, if you're doing ranked attack, you will be fine. If you're doing that kind of stuff, you will be fine. It's mainly just, people when you jump out of the way and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean that.
Oh, look, I can delete it, don't worry. There you go. Yeah, Mr. Necromancer here. He's going to start by doing one of his unique actions, Undead Arise. For all intents, yeah, there we go. He's going to summon 2 medium undead entities, 30 feet away. Perfect. I also want to check. Yeah. So he's going to summon a spirit over there and a zombie over here. That is he's going to take the second fuck yeah, that was 2 actions. The third action, he's going to point to Caldera and say, "And you shall not be king." Queen. As he tries to intimidate you and demoralize. I think it is chat. I do an intimidation against the target will DC.
Oh, I will do that to him.
Intimidation. He don't have any modifiers, no. I can't add the DC with
Given the very specific words he used, can I roll against that with diplomacy?
That's not how demoralization works, but I win.
That's worth a try.
You know what? Okay, you know what? If you're winning, that this could be worse than a critical success. I will let you do a little bit of gambling.
Let's go game.
Let's go gambling! Yeah, I think I'm going to roll my diplomacy against that. That's a nat 1, but it still wins.
In that case, you know what? Fuck. Okay, should not have allowed this, but, okay, Amy, would you as a game master have said that because you rolled a nat 1, that it counts as a success even though it failed?
See, that's a wonderful question, Mitch, because every time I roll something like that in D&D, you say, well, in Pathfinder. So what would happen in Pathfinder? Would that be a success or a critical fail?
No, okay, because you rolled a nat 1, okay, how rolling a nat 1 and nat 20 work is that you move the scale up or down. Because he failed, but you rolled a nat 1, that would be a success if you're using pure Pathfinder.
Alright.
Yeah, pure Pathfinder says that's a successful roll, even with that one.
I just want to also make sure you gig a cycle gamble.
I will tell you what, since it was a nat 1, I'm going to not do what I was going to do, and I'm going to sprint for the guy on my turn because he has touched a nerve.
In that case, you're not fighting. Yeah, I see.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Anyway, that is his turn. Nick. Oh, hang on. Yes, the next. Hang on, I need to refresh. Give me a moment. You know what?
I needed to refresh right now too.
I know the ending because you added like, oh yeah, you want to do something, and I accepted it, and it instantly put me in a conundrum.
Where's my movement speed on the sheet? I know it's low, but
if you hang on, I'm gonna open your sheet.
I'm pretty sure it's 25. I just can't find where to find it.
It is
in character, that is the first ball, and it's like you have like your languages, and then you have speed.
I see it. Thank you.
I think your speed is 20 feet.
25 probably.
No,
20. Yeah.
She's special.
I move really quick in water. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna try to make a combat tracker work. There we go. Yeah, Caldera, it's your turn.
Right. So Cal is going to be visibly caught off guard by this, and she is going to like start clambering over Gregory and the crowd and sprinting towards him and just screaming, "I will make you eat those words, peasant!" Going to sprint forward. That is her movement. It's one action for movement, isn't it?
Yeah, one action. Movement is one action, yeah.
Only 10 feet.
Yeah, because this is difficult terrain. Difficult terrain is half movement, and you can't do the step action. Step action won't be useful here because none of these bastards have these things.
Yep. And then she is going to. What's my new power on wood? Wood is 1d8 bludgeoning. I don't suppose you remember what wood kineticists can do when they hit with an attack.
Notioning or vitality. You can see it in your actions.
No, I mean the extra impulse feat. Like when I hit with water, I can move it 5 feet.
Oh, you know, you continue. I will just quickly open that. But I think because you're dual gate, you kind of move both powers. But I want to be sure. Go on, as I check this out.
I can use either based on what it was, if I recall.
Anyway, let me.
Given that she's angry, I want to use whatever effect would fit being angry the most.
Yeah, give me a moment. Come again.
Oh.
Okay, because you're dual gate, I don't think. Hang on. Just one element of gate. You gain the impulse junction. I think. Oh yeah, I'm not. This is me double checking. If I go to single gate, do you have impulse junction?
Impulse junction. You gain temporary hit points equal to your level that lasts until the start of your next turn. All right, I'm gonna use the push then.
In that case, you're using water, which is either chilly or cold.
Yeah, so she is just gonna like pull back and throw an icy spear at this guy, which is gonna be cold damage that is gonna hit him, hopefully slap bang in the chest as a 2-action elemental blast.
Absolutely.
To target. That's a 19.
No damage.
Okay, and she is also going to push him 5 feet away. So just push him 5 feet backwards as the spear just
Yeah.
digs into his chest, anime style.
10 feet, and he get pushed through the crowd. Yep. Cool. That was a really good attack, I have to say.
Yeah. As she ends her turn, she's just going to stream, "My kingdom will be mine again."
Perfect.
Alright, Burb, you're up. And I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
If I open my gate now, is that 1 or 2 actions? I don't seem to see. If it's the base kineticist or if it's channel element.
Give me one moment. Look, see, QE. There we go. I'll just have the kineticist article message page open. Why not?
I know that one.
Kineticist. One moment, I will.
It's been a while since I played and actually had to open my gate during combat, so I don't know where to find it anymore.
Absolutely, it's fine. I think if you channel element, actually, what did the Caldera do? Give me one moment.
She did an elemental blast.
Hang on,
And I know-
I think if you just do base kinesis. No, not that one. If it
Because I
Hang
know
on.
when you open your gate, you get 1 elemental blast for free as you
Right.
open your gate. And I tried to find that.
you know what, Maha?
Yeah.
I
Come back.
realized the issue. This
What is
is
the issue?
fixed it. Now you have channel element in your repertoire. If you close your character sheet and open it again, it should be channel element.
And immediately.
It's under base kinesis.
What's the issue? Do you not have your attacks?
No, for some reason, it's gone again. Did you erase it?
No, it's the one with the whirlpool. Channel
Oh,
element.
I didn't know which action was opening the gate, and because I remember that it gives you 1 elemental blast for free when you just open your gate. So I was trying to figure that out.
That should help.
Thank you. Okay, so is it still the element? Yeah. You can use 1 action elemental blast or 1 action dance impulse. So I get I open this for one. I open this for 1 action, and the same action is also the elemental blast.
Yes, as part of
Okay,
the
good.
action. So you basically, as you open it, you can just get a free pot shot, basically.
Yes,
Okay. Apply effect.
I will have to double. Smack the bastard.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if you can use elemental blast for 2 actions, and it will just do different things. But
Yeah. Okay. Where's my elemental blast? There's my elemental blast. Okay.
I think. Yeah. Ignore me.
Roll, please hit. Can I use a hero point to? No,
Yes,
wait.
we
This elemental blast was included with mine, so I have still 2 actions left.
Yeah, but you can use your hero point if you want to.
I want to leave the hero point for intimidating him while firing a blast into his face. You know.
Fair enough.
A little bit. Okay. So, let's try this again.
Also, Smoky, you can get hit. For the future as well, for you to kinetic, you can choose to do a 2-action elemental blast, and it will add your con modifier to damage. You have to manually switch it on and off in the character sheet.
It right now the 2 elemental actions. Okay. Now that I know this, I will roll damage. And while I'm rolling, oh, cool, max damage. And while I'm rolling damage, where am I? Where do I find the action of like intimidating people?
In the hand, intimidation.
Okay.
You're trying to demoralize.
Yeah, I try to demoralize.
Cool. Target him and give me. Okay, so he takes the damage first and foremost. Here we go.
Oh, 16 is low.
Yeah. Do you want to use a hero point for that?
Yeah. Because I like Soleil. No, we'll roll it and then I say what Soleil says. It depends on like if she stumbles over her words or not. But she has +7 in intimidation. Come on, Soleil, you can do better. Please be a good baby. A 19, that is definitely better.
Yeah. What does she say that is frightening this person?
Yeah, so she like she opens her kinetic gate and like a blast just like fires right beside his ear. And then just the moment he thought like she missed, a second blast comes out of her stretched out arm, and she's like looking him straight in the eye, and it's like, you shall end in flames and ash. And just, sets him on fire.
I shall not end, for my day has just begun. Yeah, he is frightened.
Ben's like, yeah, it's gonna be the longest short day of your life, buddy.
Indeed.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Copy.
Let's go.
You see a pompous bastard, summoning these 2 undead creatures. The other people also absolutely brutalizing him so far.
So you can deal with the undead creatures, or you can, stomp on the guy that we're already stomping on.
I feel like his instincts as a soldier would just be like, disperse the crowd and deal with the things that aren't being dealt with.
Well, dispersing the crowd is what the 2 helpful NPCs are doing right now.
Right, and that's already being held, and that, yeah, right, I was about to say, and that's already being taken care of. So, next order of operations would be, punch a zombie in the face. But, like, with a sword.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, so I suppose it's 1 action to draw your sword and 1 action to attack, correct?
Yeah, sadly. It's also another action. It's also another action to draw my shield, so that's 2 actions down.
Okay. I'm gonna give this to you as a free action. Give me a... What's your skill? Hang on. You don't have any relevant skill. Yeah. Do what you want.
Oh god, why do you add your strength modifier? That is a con class. Why are you adding your strength modifier to your elemental blast? That makes no sense.
Because Mechan and Earth are strength kineticists. They can have strong armor.
Yeah, but I'm a fire kineticist. I don't see why fire suddenly has a strength modifier.
No, never mind. And I suppose you're going to attack the zombie, correct?
Yeah, because, he's right there. We do the big funny swing.
It's the punching the
Swing.
Let's go.
As you swore, comes down to it, the zombie races up behind you, just sneaks off him. No, that's not a hit.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're not necessarily used to fight the undead.
Damn it, I'm angry right now. I can't make a snide remark. The true cost of the Nat 1.
Is that your turn, Cockney?
Yeah, because I had to draw my sword and my shields.
Absolutely. As a free action, because I like to give people things. Give me a crafting check as a recon knowledge.
A crafting check, alright.
You don't have any other relevant skills. I am fishing for you. Yeah. 90. You notice that these undead are not as dead. This building to a craft. These are not as sturdy and robust as usual undead are.
Hastily crafted.
Yeah. I do like that. Need to go to the
Because they were
bathroom.
crafted by a pussy! Screams Cal.
Feel free to do the attack and whatnot.
Alright. So going to use quick tempered for a free action to get rage.
Rage?
Gonna use one action to move right here. Target this motherfucker. And now Jesus fucking Christ.
Miss.
I need to change my dice real quick. Hold up.
Dice jail?
Haha, the virtual
Right
dice
there.
jail.
That is a miss, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the screen. Can you see the modifiers?
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm just
Test roll. Oh Jesus, I forgot that that's what test roll did.
You good?
Yep. Right. And for my third action, second attempted attack.
You can use a hero point if you want. Just saying.
To re-roll that first one?
Yeah. If you have hero points, that's what hero points are for. You reroll a D20 guide, or you can, as a homebrew rule, make a narrative declaration.
So yeah, gonna try that again.
I narratively declare that the Necromancer
brother.
dies.
That's a hit.
Oh my god, it worked!
Roll for damage. Yeah, you get axe, bites into this ghost and it just poops out. That's a ghost.
Just fucking murdered. Let's see. So I have half movement right now, right?
Yeah, because you're in the crowd.
See, my movement is an uneven number at 35, so would that be higher half or lower half?
Always round down. So half of 35 will be 15 feet.
Okay.
In this game, we always round down for simplicity.
For now. So yeah. Then for my last action, I'm gonna move here.
Excellent. Fan, heavy, my gun.
Yeet.
I'm also going to move the initiative tracker. Same for you. Give me an what can I call it? That's my. It's still your turn. I'm gonna give you a. Actually, okay. How Pathfinder usually works is that you have 1 free action per turn.
Yes, which I already used.
Because this is a funny haha thing I am doing, I will give you a free recon knowledge. Give me an adventuring skill check.
An adventuring check.
This would be the memories of the golden one in this scenario.
Okay, so I can't use the book.
You don't have it on you, no. You have a 200 act.
Yikes.
That would be... No, that would be just a fan. You can't remember... The golden one said something about the undead because he expected you to meet them or not. Although, like, these specific undead, you don't know why they found you. You know, these are just
Why it was
undead.
so fucking weak.
Anyway,
Alright.
Yup.
I.
I'm going to skip to the Necromancer.
What are you exactly doing?
I'm skipping to the Necromancer. Feel like I'll go. So I'm not
It's-
out of range.
Oh, you mean a zombie?
I thought the Necromancer was this guy in front of me.
Yeah,
No, it's this guy all the way over here.
Yeah.
In
Oh, no,
hindsight,
because over
probably should
there,
have pulled him
sorry.
towards us, shouldn't I?
If you want, we can move you back and you can use your haha funny magical thing and hint nudge nudge.
I mean, that is Sure Strike. Is it this one? No, not that one.
Because this is your first combat encounter, do you want me to give you some help?
No, I'm reading, so I'm gonna go back here then.
Oh yeah, because here's me, with a magus, you can cast a spell, and you can enter Arcane Cascade.
It's a Resident
it-
Cascade event.
I'm going to cast Sure Strike first.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes. Not
I
Sure
would
Strike.
I would suggest make something like time sense before, but if you use
No,
your
I didn't mean Sure Strike. Ignore that. I was reading the wrong one.
oh good. I just want to be sure.
I am using. So how much movement have I got?
If I may make a suggestion, I think this would be cool. You have a spell here called time sense, which
Yeah, I know. I've been reading my spells.
oh good. If
Give me
basically
+1.
your turn time and your next attack this turn have a +1 status bonus.
Yeah, I wanted to try and reach the Necromancer, but it's a little too far out the way, so I'm just going to go to zombie. Immediately. I am then going to put my hands on him, both hands on his chest,
Huh?
and cast Ignition.
Double time.
Very cool. Very cool. I can
Ignition.
please press the symbol on ignition to put it to shot. There we go. Thank you. Yes, indeed. You make an attack against the target AC. Yeah, give it up. Yeah, you grab the zombie by the shoulder and, you do like the magical stuff. And it has no effect. The zombie is a bit too wet right now.
Can I re-roll with a hero point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really should make a short description, but I like making longer descriptions. Wait, you hit him. Roll for damage.
Okay, roll damage.
Bro's just fucking gone.
Yeah. You burn him into a crisp instantly.
Yay!
Also,
Magic.
for future aliens, at the start of the next turn, you can enter Arcane Cascade. Unless was that a 1 action or a 2 action ignition?
2 action.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
But I use 1 movement for an attack.
Absolutely, but you can use Arcane Cascade.
You might have to actually Arcane Cascade. You may have to actually remind me on that one. I can't see it on my... Is it a feat?
No, it's in actions. It's under your weapons.
Actions, weapons...
There's action Arcane Cascade is at the
top. Oh, I see it.
That is your unique magic thing.
Okay, well, I will be ending my turn there for now.
Yeah. It is the Necromancer's turn. He is currently fighting one, and he's going to look down at the pot. He's at the top of the stairs, and he's going like, "Can you speak English like that? Your loyalty never lied." And he's going to move his arms in a circle and snap them together. And let's see, where do I put you? At the bottom of the stairs comes up a skeleton boy.
Boom activated.
Please. Oh, try harder next time.
Got the artwork. He will enter combat as his own entity. Here we go. The Necromancer spends all 3 actions to summon the skeleton champion.
Oh?
That is a homebrew rule called "Makes you realize this combat is way too easy."
It's just like, oh fuck, Than's too strong.
Yeah.
I do love the optional rule of DM said shenanigans continue.
Yeah.
This is basically how all of my combats go. Just like, fuck, this is either too low or too high level for this party. Well, congratulations, he now rolls 8d10 instead of 4.
I will know.
Yeah, welcome to being a DM.
I will know. The Necromancer is weak, so it's not at the standard level, but I realized that if I were to change it, then, stuff. Regardless, yeah, he has now a little friend here, who has his own initiative.
Okay.
And is going to get smashed.
Caldera.
DM, are you ready for some bullshittery?
Always, lay it on me.
Okay. The crowd is difficult terrain, so I can't reach the Necromancer.
I will say, the crowd has started to disperse because it has been 6 seconds, but it's still difficult terrain, yes.
Okay, give me a second. I'm looking to find all of my damn... There we go, feats. Can I use group impression intimidating glare, and courtly graces to tell the crowd to get the fuck out of my way. I've got an asshole to strangle.
If you use all three of the actions, well, you know what? If you use a hero point to make a narrative declaration, I will allow you to do this for free. Otherwise, it will take 3 actions.
Deal. Also, these aren't all individual actions, they're just things that I can do, so I was like, can I use all of these as one? But free is free, so I shall use a hero point.
There we go. The crowd, because you are the princess and Aaron Cumberland, and with the help of the other two, the crowd is just absolutely legging it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like cloak myself in my kinetic gate and just scream, "Move!"
Yeah, absolutely.
And that gives me
out of my way!
one motion.
Can't you see I'm gonna kick his butt?
I see a neck that's too thick. So I'm gonna take 20 foot of movement, which should put me in melee range.
Just to unleash your inner Psycho Krieg and just scream, "Nip snack songs for the garbage people!"
Yes, exactly that. Except she says it princessly. Nip snack songs. And she is going to use a 2-action elemental blast melee. How is that? I know I've got a melee that is basically exactly the same.
Okay, you see that there are 2 lines. The top one is the melee attack. The bottom line on the
I see. Alright. In that case, the first attack I used was the melee attack from distance, but the stats are exactly the same. Alright. So I'm going to use my...
Actually, for you, does that matter? You can have a +1 strength, they could matter. Anyway.
They are both a +9.
Yeah, but like mechanically.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to use a 2-action elemental blast to cloak my hands in ice and just wrap them around his neck.
Yes, your melee attack deals 1 more damage, just to let you know. Because add your strength modifier to the damage.
Today I land. Well, heal him for 1 HP because the previous one should have been ranged.
Fair enough. Oh, hang on, whoops. There we go. 6. Now that's 6. Anyway, smack him.
Smack him! Oh my god.
Don't need critical damage.
Smack a bitch or us.
Fucking strangle the bastard. That is 18 cold damage.
I will note, that was almost... No, wait, okay, no. Perfect timing. The 18 damage will happen, but roll me a d20, because you rolled a net 20, and it was over 10. Over 10 over the mark.
That is 9.
Oh, it's not a bouncing critical. Yes. He takes 18 cold damage. As I imagine you just spear him to the heart or something.
Yeah, as I say, my hands are just completely cloaked in ice, and I am strangling the bastard. It is entirely up to you whether he is grappled or prone or anything like that, but like, there's nothing mechanical that allows that. This is just for flavor.
You can give me because you're a thematic. Give yourself a hero point for that, because you're thematic.
Yeah, love it. I do enjoy the sessions where my princess gets to strangle people.
Also, if you feel you should have got hero points, please tell me. I'm not oblivious. Anyway.
I've got to be right back now to take Bella out and feed her.
Okay.
It is a big killer can anyway.
Yeah, so that was 1 action move, 2 action attack. I'm done.
Cool. Finish.
Yeah.
Also, giving him that Bart Simpson fucking treatment.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going for something kinkier, but if you want to go for a beloved children's cartoon, then sure.
You just have to skip my turn, so I won't be back in time.
Sorry, my PC completely crashed again. I had to restart. I just returned. I just returned when I heard Caldera strangling the bastard.
Oh, yeah.
It was a quick hit.
Yeah,
I
saw
bullshitted
this,
the
but, like, my
DM
stream
into
is
letting
back.
me part the crowd, sprinted for the guy, strangled him, and nat 20'd.
That
Yeah.
is literally what the narrative declaration is for. So you know what? So much.
Yeah, like I'm debating right now if it should even matter to restart my stream.
Oh.
Like I completely
well-
crashed that.
I'll tell you what, if you can see this and still hear me, I'm late for my break, so I don't want to impose on the DM, but this probably would be a good time to take a break if the person whose turn it is needs to restart stream.
Let's take a small break here, and Uber goes out for a dog, so let's take a break.
Alright. You heard the man. Thank you very much for coming out so far. If this is where you leave me, then thanks for joining us so far. If this isn't where you leave me, then come back after the break to watch Caldera choke a bitch. Enjoy words and stream in the meantime. I love you all. Mwah. Wait, no, I didn't.
Also,
And
disguise.
then I said, "That's not painful. That's my wife."
I mean, it can be both.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, it was my turn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now that it's my
correct.
turn, is it after the end of my turn that the fright ends, or?
Let me double check that real quick. One moment. Like I need to go to the compendium. Conditions. No, not conditions. Conditions. I'm going to move this to import all content. It will be in the items folder, please. I think that should be it. Yep. And now it's conditions.
What just happened?
No idea.
I didn't want to. Oh, I clicked Soleil at the top because I wanted to open her
There you go.
sheet.
No,
Thank you.
it's good. Now it's back how it should be.
Every time it's my turn, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're doomed, by the way.
Well, yeah, I will work on that. Don't worry about it. Magnifique.
Yeah.
Hang on. What will you say? Second.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaq.
Because I demoralized them.
Your group warfare is struggling for conclusion. Your second condition to value. Unless specified otherwise, at the end of your turn. It was the end of his turn when he summoned the undead thing. So
Yeah,
he is no longer frightened. No.
Yeah, because like you sent it earlier, the demoralize thing, so I was not sure like how, if that works differently if you demoralize someone.
Oh, demoralize is to frighten them.
Okay.
Also, I will make everybody get ownership on the conditions so we can easily read up and see, different conditions and actions.
Yeah. I definitely have to look into Pathfinder, like Path Builder again, because I was pretty sure that like strength had nothing to do with being a kineticist, and now it's saying like.
Okay, how it works? Okay, sorry for interrupting. I try not to interrupt. I apologize. How it works is that if you're using melee attack and with your blast, you add your strength modifiers to the attacks.
Ah.
And
Okay.
if you're using 2 actions, you add your constitution modifier to the damage.
Yeah, that's what I want. No, I just saw like when I was rolling last time, it just said like, oh, it is like, you have a +0 in strength as a modifier, and it always tells you on top what modifier was used. It says +0 in strength. Like, why would it use a +0 in strength? What do you want from me?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. Yes, basically, if you're smacking in melee, you add your strength.
Ah, okay, now I get it. Okay.
For you, that doesn't matter. For Caldera, it does matter.
Okay, so if I do a 2-action blast, I could just do a 1-action blast right after, or can try to demoralize him again.
Yes, you can do. That's exactly what you can do.
Okay. Well, then let's
Target the bastard and do your thing.
Okay, so I had now 2 elemental blast. I have like 2 rows. Is
And for you,
ranged.
For you, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Roll. Please be good.
That is a 12. That is a miss.
I don't like that. Why do you roll bad in situations like this, Soleil? You're supposed to be the arson person. You're not committing enough arson right now.
He's busy being strangled. You don't want to hit your girl.
Okay. So I could now do a 1.
You could also use a hero point.
I don't have any more. You said we don't get any extra per session, so I used mine earlier.
You know what? I have changed my mind on that because I realized that system doesn't work here. So you know what? You have 1 hero point. I will add it to everybody here because I feel, that was mean of me to add that rule when it doesn't make sense here.
Then I would try to re-roll that, I guess. That's a hit.
Go.
Yeah, you rolled. Yeah, that's a hit. That is 9 fire damage, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, after smashing them, he just, thanks.
Yeah, I'm so waiting for the time
Say
where
he
like
will
my fire damage
prosper.
I'm waiting for the time where my fire damage is dealing persistent fire damage.
You see, he's attacked by fire and ice right now. That's
Yeah.
not very pleasant.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
you send out your firebolt, and I notice it's going to miss, so I just strangle him a little bit to the left for you.
Yeah. And I will just, like make sure that he is really sure that he knows that he messed with the wrong people.
Very cool.
And
There
probably
you
not enough.
No. But what does the man say as he tries to intimidate him?
Well, she's just like shooting like an even hotter fire bolt into him. She's like, "Burn, sucker!"
He will look at Caldera like, sorry, what did she say? That is because this got cut out for you.
Oh, I said burn, sucker.
Ah, fair. Yeah, that's
The
not,
Shadow Legend, welcome to chat.
that's not a success anyway. That was just me having a bit of fun that you failed and also Discord just proved itself.
I was just gonna lean in as she's strangling and go, "He said burn."
Okay. You're new to Pathfinder. That's so cool. So, I am a player. Our DM is still Kamsa Mitch. And right now we are fighting a Necromancer. I'm playing a Phoenix Harpy. In other words, I'm an arsonist. I'm trying to make people burn. Oh, you're on the beginner box. It's so cool.
We have
It's
run the
really
beginner's
fun.
box before. It is a really good little introductory campaign.
I will say, for him, you use the characters in the box. That's all I'm gonna say.
But then you don't get to play a cute little puppet bunny rabbit plushie.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Hater, go on.
Yeah.
Cause mayhap. Mayhap?
I will
Cause
do the funny
chaos.
sword thing.
Funny sword thing.
Oh.
Let's go.
There we go. Actually, not measuring, actually moving would be great.
Been there, done that.
Got the t-shirt.
In a
Been
room
there,
with a
done
squid
that, got
statue
the
and there's a
promotion.
random bowl, so I drank it. Ah, you're the uwu of your
Oh.
party.
Okay, if you drank the bone, yeah, I know exactly what that does. Anyway,
We did with the bowl.
anyway, Hector, you move forward. Are you going to attack the skeleton champion?
Indeed.
Do the funny.
My character, by the way, did I play?
He's just gonna run up and do a vicious swing.
Perfect. Do it. Target, if you hover over and press clear your target them, in case you haven't done that before.
Yeah, I usually just use the thing, but I always forget the first time.
Oh, listen, we are all here to learn. Also, the Shadow Legion, if you had fun on the coin puzzle, puzzle, yeah. That's it, puzzle. Anyway, sorry. Smack him.
We do the big funny hit.
Let's fucking go.
Hold one moment. Ah!
Ow.
Wow.
No, you know what? Okay, no, even though he could do something really funny, that was going to be a hit, so he's not going to do something really funny. Deal damage.
It basically
Okay.
counts as two. I was gonna say it basically counts as 2 hits for the price of 1.
Yeah, roll for damage.
So it's basically a forced critical.
Basically, yes. Or having a striking wound.
One time is better. No time.
Well,
Anyway,
you add an extra. You add an extra die. You don't add like it's not plus. You don't add the plus, so it would just be.
Press the damage icon in the chat.
Yeah, well, I have to change it because of
Oh, right. Yeah.
vicious swing, or
Yeah, I think I think it's automatic, but anyway.
I have to turn it on, is what I mean.
We can work it on later, don't worry.
Let's
That
fucking
is-
go.
14 damage. That is slashing damage, correct?
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna check them. That should be that number. Yeah, you notice that the slashing damage doesn't go as deep as it should.
It is made of bone, but I don't have a hammer, so.
Hammer.
It sounds like a job for Than.
Come on.
It's got your turn.
Yeah, because vicious attack, vicious swing is 2 actions,
Yeah.
and movement was 1.
Skeleton warrior. The skeleton champ is going to look at where you hit him, and just go like. He's not going to speak. He's just going to mimic the action, basically. A strike. Does a 30 hit your AC? Hang on.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Wait. You think that you're off guard, but you're not off guard. Even still, that's a critical hit.
Does he just have an ability that lets him treat? Oh God.
No clue. I would have to. I don't know. However, copy. I'm sorry, I am very bad with names. Please apologize.
I do have a shield, though.
Colour or you, it normally works for me.
But you have specifically reactive. No, not reactive shield. Ignore that. Don't you have reactive shield? No, you only
I have reactive
shield block.
strike. I don't have reactive shield. I have shield block.
Yeah. Shield block, you need to use an action to raise the shield to begin with. Reactive shield, meanwhile, basically raises the shield for you. Specifically for this kind of thing. Anyway, he's gonna deal damage to you if that is okay.
Yeah, he's gonna.
No,
He's gonna do that.
He actively copied your strike there, actually. He's going to deal 12 damage to you. As the sword just bites down into your metal.
Ouch.
Oh.
It makes a wonderful sound.
He's going to attack you again, because, nothing better to do.
Yeah.
That would be a hit even without the, flanking. Roll for damage. That's a 20. Yeah, that's a 20, by the way.
Indeed. Yeah, it just barely meets it.
I don't know why. Wait, I'm going to check something real quick. Anyway, smoke. And as a third action, he is going to raise his shield. Which is 21 AC. There we go. I'm gonna see why you're flagged. Maybe there's some shenanigans going on with your ownership and whatnot. Yeah, Fan. the robot just got hit really badly.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Hit it back.
So, first,
Uh,
Divine Retribution.
yeah, I imagine you're taking action to move closer first, yeah?
Yes.
One action to step closer, one action to just go absolutely Hulkamania on this.
Dark.
So, yeah. And, let's see. Oh shit, does that...
Am I in?
Okay, so no. Divine Retribution does still allow me to strike. Alright. Hold on.
That's a hit.
Meaty.
That is a 28 for people who are listening.
Fucking 16 damage.
Very cool.
4 of which is fire.
Absolutely. You notice that both of those, both the fire and the slashing, seem to be not as effective as it should be from that massive strike. I think, okay, to put into perspective, 16 damage would be really strong unlike any other creature, but this one he seems to be a bit persistent. You could even say resistant.
Trying to
That
figure out
Bottom test.
That is me yapping so much I just give you basically free recall knowledge check, but I love it.
Well,
I mean, I feel it's less... that'd be less of recall knowledge and more just realization. Huh, maybe something that is made of hard material, and only hard material, won't take much damage from a slashing or flame attack.
Yeah, fair.
Barbarian will apply this knowledge to next mash.
I will also check for the flanking stuff later. Maybe there's something going on with these two fuckers. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to...
Prototype Brie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my little paradise. I hope you can find some happiness here. Also, I'm so sorry for the Yamete Kudasai. I forgot how to turn it off. We'll find it out. You may continue.
Also-
I'm sorry. I had to do this. I had to do a streamer.
All good, all good.
Also, Amy, Than does still have that +1 intelligence. And she's not dumb.
Yeah, but as a fellow Angie.
I don't know why that got me. I can't find what Angie.
I think you'll understand that logic goes out of the window when there's strangulation involved.
True.
Anyway, yes. Who? Alien.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
these aliens.
I also noticed that the reason why he was flanked was because these two are apparently counted as opposition. That is being
This is
fixed
weird.
right now. Anyway, Alien, I apologize.
It's okay. I'm gonna skip to the Necromancer.
May I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If you use Arcane Cascade for one action,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to move you back here. What is here is good.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just me doing the math for you right now. You can use one action Arcane Cascade.
Yeah.
With that, you will get a plus 10 feet movement speed. Because I don't think you're wearing armor.
No, I'm not. But I still need to get to close combat too.
Yeah, but let me cook, okay?
Yeah.
You have a spell that is specifically for you called Dimensional Assault.
Yeah, but when I get in close combat, that's 2 actions I've got to take for my attack. So using these 2 actions is going to leave me with 1 action left and not able to cast my spell I want.
Oh, in that case, fair enough. I am just putting out ideas because please you not me. You know what?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, from now on, I will trust that you understand your class and you will come to me if you have questions.
Yes, I will do.
Cool.
I will be coming too, don't worry.
And that also goes for the rest of you. I will trust that you understand your class and you will come to me with questions rather than me trying to railroad like that. That is my bad. I will do better.
Okay, I'm actually, what I've worked out is I'm going here, that's 30, and it doesn't go near the skeleton guard to get.
Can you move your mouse? How you move?
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
There's no
30.
real opportunity attack in this game, so
There is, depending on classes, and we don't know what these.
Yeah, fighter has reactive strike, which is an opportunity.
And we don't know what the mobs have against us, so I'm dodging it. I'm being safe.
Carry on.
I guess by that reaction, he does have a reaction, and I dodged it.
Yeah.
I sprinted straight the fuck past him. I was blinded by rage.
Yeah, he was blinded by, I think, not being there. Anyway, Alien.
Yeah. And I am again going to put my hand on his chest and cast Ignite.
That is just your given spell now, isn't it?
It is. I love the idea of Ignite. Put a hand on his chest. I've got Chez that puts his hand on his chest and heals you. And I've got Elliot that puts his hand on your chest and kills you.
you have the weirdest way of Leon. You have the negative Leon hand.
So his neck is freezing and his chest is burning. Never mind, his neck's freezing.
It's burning too.
Fuck it. All of Uru's characters have Leon hands. It's weird none of them are paladins. That's a miss. Do you want to use your hero point?
I already used 1, but I did have 2 from last time, and with the reset I went down to 1. So do I still get my 1 back?
Yeah, you have your 1 back.
Okay, I'm using my last one then.
I know this is.
You watch me miss again.
No.
That is a hit. Go for damage.
Yeah. Painful Leon hand, let's go. I have the feeling he learned this specific move from Soleil in a way.
4 damage. You know what? There is a saying in Sweden called Alla bäckar små, or to translate, all rivers small. It basically means that all small rivers will eventually come to like lakes and oceans and whatnot. Anyway, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Damn, call these rivers.
I almost feel sorry for this guy.
Yes, it is for so.
Very nice.
Like he's getting constantly strangled in a cold embrace, while also getting bombarded by fire, and then this elf is skipping like a delicate flower over to him, smiles at him, puts his hands on his chest. Don't worry, we'll be over soon. But instead of casting Lay on Hands, he's just casting Ignite, and in his eyes you can see the flames.
He's just there being harassed by the party all the time, just like, why are they both smiling?
Why is everyone smiling when they hit me?
Right, he is going to look at the 2 of you and go like, Necromancer, take me! And he is going to, where are you? Cast Wave of Death. Usually, he shouldn't be allowed to do this, but you know what? I will count him as an undead entity he has summoned. The Necromancers overload the undead entities with void energy. causing all of them to explode. And also count for this one, yes.
Uh-oh.
Each entity is destroyed, dealing 4d12 minus 2 void damage to each creature a 10-foot elimination. Everybody but Siren.
That's why I stay up the fuck away from things.
Please give me a fortitude save.
Oh no, that's something I was good at.
Hang on, wait. I think I can. Okay, that won't count because I think if I can do this, hang on, I'm gonna try something. Oh, yes, I can do it for you. I can't. Okay, wait. Hang on. If I have all of you locked in, if I go to where are you? Request a roll. Yes, here we go. Okay. Fortitude 21.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spell Parry as well with this.
I will count this as a. Hang on. Let me double check something.
Me? I expect Caldera to succeed in this. This is a fortitude. This is like literally what she's made of.
Fucking 26. Let's go.
Nope, I fail.
This is not a spell.
Isn't it? Okay.
Are you too? Is Caldera too angry to like
Yeah,
move away quickly enough?
I hit
On
roll,
one
don't know
hand,
why
I
didn't.
want to go. I'm blinded by rage and take this. On the other hand, I have a hero point still.
Yeah, you said hero point. Like
Alright.
that's what it's there for.
I'm gonna use my hero point to reroll mine.
Absolutely.
Can I use a hero point for someone else?
Man, I gotta refresh because it's not going.
There are lots of dice being shown right now.
Saved. Hater didn't save.
Okay. So I'm going
Oh,
to.
it wasn't going through. Yeah, my first roll was an 18. It wasn't going through on my end. I had to refresh.
I will now roll for the damage, and I will do the math for the damage if that's fine by you. Cool. Son, you take 10 damage of void damage.
Caldera.
Caldera, you will take 20 void damage. No, you don't. You say you will take 10 void damage.
Damn it! I can block anything except void.
Cool. And 20 void damage.
Still alive?
Hey, good. Do you have any resistance for being a robot?
Nope.
Cool. 20 void damage. As the undead champion and the necromancer just explode in this purple light.
I keep strangling throughout the entire thing until I hear a snap.
At the snap, that's when, they could explode.
Mick,
Yeah.
I know it's not a spell, but was it a magical effect at least?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing that because it's thing, but can I do glass shield instead? The basic reflex.
Glass shield,
At the start of your next turn.
give me a +1 circumstance to AC.
Oh yeah, no, the reflex save is for the people that destroy your shield, because then your shield will explode, and they have to make a reflex save to not get pierced by the glass shards.
Yeah, that one you need to use on your turn. It's not a reaction; it's a action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good attempt, but no banana.
I've got a similar one on
not
Cal
good
that just
right
like
now.
raises my AC. You've got to use that on your turn, and then anything you take before your next turn is shielded under that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I use this glass shield spell. I love this. Like on every character that just has some magical powers, they all have this because it's a really cool spell.
So right now, Elian is crawling on the floor, coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't I have 47 since my temp HP would have gone?
I can look it quick. Let me fix that for you. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
temp
offer to
HP
heal
can show
you.
up there.
I would offer to run over to you guys and heal you. But the only thing I can do is, burn you. So it's just like after they exploded, like huddling over.
Wonderful, you can wield the gaping gash in my fucking chest to close.
Maho, not to, break what I just said, but you do have a healing ability.
Oh yeah, I have. Wait a second. Where's my items? Where's my
it's an action.
It's an action.
It's under flying
healing wave? There it is.
Oh, good,
There
because
it
I removed my healing ability when Akari joined us because Akari was
so-
playing healer.
So like,
as I did say, if you want, we can revert the thing.
I'm still happy with my 10%. No.
oh, so I think when I stand here, I can get everyone. Yeah, 50.
How I will count this is you tell everybody to get in line and you do it. You don't need to do positions here, don't worry.
Okay, so Light's just running over. Oh gosh, oh god, oh no. And are you guys okay? And she's just like, let's get closer, and especially like getting closer around Alien because I think he's the person that got the most damage.
Carl is wrapped around your waist right now.
Yeah. And like the other two, like she's like waving you over.
It's
And
like, I have a fucking hole in my chest.
Meanwhile, Sam's just like,
Cal is too shaken to point out how kinky that is.
I can give you all two points of healing.
No, wait, hang on. I'm gonna check something real quick. I think because we are level 3, that is 3d4. So roll me 3d4 in the thing in the bottom right.
Okay. No, per level of the relic.
Yeah,
that it's a level 1 relic.
And the relic, I think, is the same level as the player.
That's something you need to know, not me.
Let's say it's a level 3 relic for now, until further notice.
Okay. You all heal 9 damage. It's better than nothing, I think.
Well, that's a
As,
10,
like,
so...
So Light just like gets you all over, and she closes her eyes and spreads her wings a little bit, like it looks almost like a welcoming hug. And from the feather around her neck, it starts to glow, and the light that Soleil is emitting becomes warmer and a little bit brighter than usual, and you just feel like a wave of like warmth go through your body that just like feels comforting and it easing the pain.
You always know just what to do, babe.
What
Right.
Howard, just like blasting off like this. Really, it's really no tact.
You will notice, the skeleton champion, the bones are still there, but the Necromancer's corpse is completely gone.
Yeah, that's what.
Bro got vaporized.
Do you think he ran away, or did he, vaporized himself?
I mean, I felt a snap, but, in a world where the undead aren't, persistently dead, I don't think the snap means a lot. Anyway, Cal...
I'd like to think the latter. I know for better that it's probably the former.
One would hope. Cal is going to look around. Is, any of the crowd still around, or have they, fully dispersed now?
Yeah, funny this pass. Gregory and Octavian are also like you would notice that they are also kicking down some of the undead that also was summoned. Like this is basically me saying this is what were you focused on, but more shit was happening in the background. I just could not be bothered. Octavian runs up to Oliver like, is everybody alright? Do you need any like he even looked at the over like, oh, you need some repairs, but you need some healing and
Yeah, completely unharmed.
I'm still
So,
coughing up blood.
Yeah, like Light's just like petting Alien's head. You did great. I think I heard his screams of pain and suffering when you ignited his organs. I'm so proud of you. We will
I
fix you up.
felt
Don't
them in
worry.
his throat. It was glorious.
also Maho, I found the rules. The relics are the same level as you, so I will manually fix that later. Don't worry. I just didn't expect you to use healing wave.
Also, so I think Soleil's the only one that is dead. It looks like nothing happened to her.
Caldera fan and Caldera.
Yeah, now
Caldera.
yeah,
I have got one entire hit of damage. My arm is just around your waist and my head's on your shoulder.
Yeah. We really should go to, like, get you guys healed up, go into the inn, and then I will, I don't know, like, go through some books and try to figure out what the fuck happened here. Looks at Octavian and like, does it happen often? Is it a common thing?
This has happened during my work, but not to this scale or by Amelia. And he will look at the Caldera particular and point to us like, you need to go to the castle real quick.
Where she goes, we all go, Dan says.
Now he looks at us, fine, the carriage is over there, and you see, but right behind where the crowd was, the carriage is still there, the horses have not moved, it's still like, fairy tale pristine.
Yeah. I believe I'm owed an explanation, but given the circumstance, I shall wait on it.
No. He just was like, forgive the decorum, but you see that there was some talk. And he would actually take the Caldera and take a bit to the side. Everyone can still hear him. Like, you have talked with Alexander, correct? Alexander Bronx, the big dragon person thing.
He is our sponsor and the reason we are here, yes?
Yes. He contacted the castle and told that against all hope the great Necromancer has returned, or is returning, one of the two. My mind is foggy. And we should be helping you to find the books of his up here in the north.
Yes, we have uncovered some evidence that he appears to be active again, and we've been tasked with finding more and stopping it.
Yeah. That was what worried me, because while his cult is sick, this is not. He looks at the former spiritual champion like, these attacks happen. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you two. And he looks at the rest like, but not to this game. Usually it is a singular skeleton, a guard, or even a lonely commoner can just kick them over and it's fine. This is new. And he looks up at the sky, and the skull cloud is no longer there. It was just there for like half a minute. Like, you did see the cloud, correct?
We did.
Yeah, it was hard to not see it.
Yeah, that's also new.
We will look into this. Let's fix up our friends first. Get like
Yeah,
somewhere where it's not freezing on the where it's not freezing, and then we will take a look.
Yeah, he knows. Oh, of course. Quite. Yeah. We will all, of course, be sent to the castle, and he will look at No, he would look at he will say that. This is a nightmare, isn't it? A royal visit and an attack, the prince and the king, or what will the king think? Oh no. And he will just walk away a little bit. So then.
Yeah.
Sangari returns to you now, at the turn of the tide.
Soleil looks at him like, you're back.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
You will have.
No, listen, I noticed something here, and as you will look into your eyes, and you can see, like, the endless cosmos.
Mm.
Here you go.
Oh, I'm not doomed anymore.
What so? He will look into your eyes and like, I don't see the touch of his touch anymore. That's either really worrying or really good. I can't decide yet.
It's good until it turns bad, she says as she's petting his head. You will have to answer a lot of questions. She's smiling, but she looks almost psychotic as she moves her face closer to Fengali and says that.
Don't make me disappear again. I do like this buggy.
Yeah, like I made it for you. Also, you are living in my mind palace. You cannot escape from me and my questions. My friend.
That is indeed the negative part of ranking.
And she's just like picking up Elian. Like, to the castle first. I need some peace and quiet to read some books. And looks over to Caldera. Cal, will you buy me the book later anyway?
Before we go, Mitch, did you say the skeleton survived? Not survived, the corpse.
Yeah.
It's like a pile of bones.
That's what I meant. Okay, I want to take one of these skeleton's bones with me for research.
Give me. I'm going to say.
Loot that
Okay.
body.
Yeah, you take. What kind of bone do you take?
The tibia.
English.
Um,
A thigh bone.
is it the thigh bone tibia? It's not shin.
I believe
One
so.
moment.
A big one.
No, it is the shin bone. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the shin? Yeah.
You do so.
That looks like a bowl.
Yeah, you do so without issue. You notice that, you know what, I will give this to you for free because you are a magical boy. You notice that the bone has tiny runes inscribed into it.
Ooh.
Like research for later.
You can give me a recon knowledge if you want. Grand GM roll.
Okay,
This would be either, this would be either Arcana or, no, yes, Arcana.
Proficiencies, Arcana.
You know this rule. This is not like anything unique about these rules. This is just like rules that make this skeleton a bit more special than most. You know, that's why it doesn't crumble over its own weight.
Okay. Research.
Just general necromancy bullshit.
Quite so indeed. Audible smile.
Oh. Would Alien show the bone to Soleil, knowing that she's a nerd? Or would he be like, I want to research this on my own?
I can share the research.
Like, we share the wine, we share the research. So Lay literally says that we share the wine, we share the research, and then she's like moving with everyone to the carriage, and while moving, oh my god. Cal, how are you feeling about like going to a tavern later?
I'll have to go to tavern once I'm healed up.
Who were you asking there because your Discord cut out?
Yeah.
Oh, she asked, do you want to go to a tavern later?
I would strangle a guy for a drink.
Small thing. As Alien and Sinead are looking over the bone, Alien and Sinead both notice at the same time that his fingertips are a bit blue.
Aliens or?
Alien fingertips.
And so Lay's like, you should probably not touch this with your bare hands.
To Snake, you know how when it's really cold outside, your hands become like cold and whatnot. It looks very much like that. It looks frostbite, more okay, you should probably put your hands on this one, like in the bosom of a firebird or something. I don't know.
So Lay would probably not even mind to just grab his hands and put them on her bosom, just like because it's like really warm. Because Soleil has like, if I'm not attracted to someone, there's obviously no attraction from the other side as well.
You would get the filthiest look from Cal.
Yeah. I was tempted to say, as Soleil does that to me, I look over at Cal with the biggest grin on my face.
She's like, oh god, are you cold? Taking his hand, puts them on, like underneath her poncho onto her bosom. She's like, here, come warm your hands here.
Yeah, I say I would do that, but Alien's not like that. He's not that intended way, so that's just a funny thing. I would, if he was, I would have done that, but I don't. He just sees it as the warmth.
Yeah, it's like it's a really comforting warm. It's also soft. Yeah. So after we warmed up Alien and picked up a bone with inscription, we all go to the carriage.
Yeah, this is specifically the Triton carriage. So it has like a lot of the Triton iconography. Amy to describe that.
Is there a kelpie in front of the carriage instead of a normal horse?
No, they are normal horses because having a kelpie here would be absolutely animal torture. I think, hang on.
Kelpies can be at land too sometimes. Like I was about to say seahorse, but seahorse would be an actual torture.
It's a fantasy world. You can have a floating seahorse.
You know what? That's how it is now because this is your carriage.
Oh yeah, didn't want to rule for your kingdom, Amy. I was just like, oh my god, it's a Triton carriage. So of course there's a seahorse in front of it instead of a normal one.
You all are stepping in, and of course this is a magical one, so of course it is speaking on the inside and the outside. That was Game of the speech for. If everybody would have been here, it would have still worked. You make it down the road of Björnholm. Caldera, you have been here before. These streets are, it was many years ago, but you have seen maps, you know the rules and ways.
Yep.
Everybody else is a bit freaked out by how everything is at 90 degrees angles. These are not normal streets. These did not come from like, oh yeah, this is a path that people walk for like ages in practicing a street. No. These are carved 90-degree perfect angles all the time.
Oh god, I can't imagine how the corners on the road look like. That would be so sharp turn.
Imagine New York City.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So Light just like looks outside of the carriage. Her eyes are sparkling with excitement to see something new. She's like, "Oh my god, those are ugly buildings, but really cool."
It's an industrial marvel if you look out. You can really see the effort and the blood and sweat that's been put into the brickwork. You'll also notice that everything here is at an almost exactly 90-degree angle. In fact, out to the left, you'll see the very leaning Tower of Pizza.
It's a snack on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it fell over.
No, interesting fact, it was built that way. I've tried to act multiple times why so, but I've been given joke answers every time.
Sorry. With that, as the carriage is making it up to the castle, this is where we will end this session because I am feeling the sickness creeping up on me.
It's
You've
the
got
plague.
up,
The
got
plague
down
got
with the
you.
sickness?
Yeah.
God damn it, Nurgle, fuck off.
How the hell
Gotta
does
get
one
up,
shade
going
this shade of
down
yellow?
the sickness.
It was a fun session.
With that, every player are now level 4.
What fucking
Oh,
go.
that reaction! Okay, Maho, I will say, I did want to level you up last session, but I did forget that. That is 100% on me. But that reaction was worth the wait.
Finally, I'm one step closer to a decent level. At level 5 is such a good level because it's like a bunch of good things at level 5. So I'm just like, oh no, I'm still like a low level thing. I was yearning a level up. I will definitely do that later. I will, but I have to fix a PC. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the people that just joined and new, like the Shadow Legends. I hope you had fun watching us play Pathfinder, and also thank you for Dusky for the new follow. I'm so happy. I'm getting closer to my 500 goal.
I want to know, all players here, please do the changes in Pathfinder and send me the link so I can look them over and see if that I'm not saying anything. Then I will manually change it in Foundry.
That's very nice of you. You'll probably get mine tonight. I literally have pre-prepared leveled up Soleil to level 20. I have not a lot of thinking to do. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Remember my little sparks, you're the reason I can shine. Hope to see you all again tomorrow, hopefully, to Weeps Ramble About. This is a special edition. You don't want to miss that one. It will be live on Twitch and YouTube, so come and join us and listen to us ramble about things. Bye bye, Blood!
Hello.
Until then, bye bye!
Bye bye.
Do I want to end? I mean, I'm at the very least
I'll
going
be
to take a break now. I'll decide when I'm off what I'll do.
You have to give like some tech support to your almost girlfriend over here for like at least 20 minutes.
Almost. Go, hang on. Hey, that must be having fun, considering what you two are up to.
Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll call the stream here. I might go back live later. I'll see you all then.